I could do this all day, I could do this all night.
Hey guys, this is MithrandilPlays, and today I'm gonna be showing you my first ever solo win. This is my first game of the day. I had no expectations at all for this game. I just picked a random location that I wanted to land at, and somehow I managed to piece it together into a win. This is my first ever solo win. And just as a forewarning, most of this the first part is going to be in replay mode, because the game was so long that my PS4 capture could only fit in the last 15 minutes, so the first 7 minutes, I believe, are not going to be in gameplay. They're just going to be in the replay mode, and they'll have that annoying bar in the middle by the health bar. I'm probably going to speed most of that out, edit most of that out, because most of that was boring. There was one huge momentous occasion. I won't spoil that for you. But anyway, guys, please enjoy this gameplay. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Okay, so at the beginning of the game, I'm just hanging out in the lobby. This footage is sped up, and I'm just dancing around, doing whatever, and we're talking to the battle bus. I'm just whatever, looking around. This is in replay mode, but I'm just like hanging around, looking around. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I want to drop, but I see that the bus is heading over to the east side of the map, and I decided to drop the racetrack randomly because I know how to drop chests. So I'm just using the trick where you spam your slide button to move faster. For me, it's X. For Xbox, I believe it's B. And for PC, it's space default, I think. I'm not sure about Xbox. It might be A. It's A. I don't know. So we're coming down to the Tiki Hut over here by the racetrack, or the snack shack, whatever, that kind of thing. So I come over the racetrack and use that to get like a good advantage of my glider, so I can hop right on top of it. I grab some resources, and I go down, open the chest, get a shield. That's pretty good. Open the chest, and at this point, I'm managing my inventory right now, and at this point, I realize that there's something nearby. Well, I haven't realized it yet. So I check down the shield, get it ready, and then I realize there's a llama right there. So I run over to it, just making sure nobody's around me. Obviously, this is a replay mode, so this is how the gameplay was. So I build around it just to make sure that no one else who potentially landed at the racetrack would have gotten it. Nobody did. And it takes an obscenely long time to open it, and I do. I get some shields, and a campfire, plenty of ammo, plenty of resources, all that stuff. And I chug down my second shield, and we're on our merry way. So I'm heading over here, just hopping around, go through here. There's not really much except for a pump, I guess, which is pretty cool. And we come around here, go through the house, and there's honestly nothing much of note here. There's no chest at the top. I checked it, even though I couldn't hear it. There's still nothing. At this point, I'm about halfway through the game in terms of number of people, but barely through it in terms of time. I walk up this, I know there's a campsite up here, so I go up here, no one's looted it, and I come over here, and I loot it. I got a scar out of the first chest and some shield, which is pretty good, like really good. That helps me a lot in the game. And I get some wood and ammo out of the next one, and I build up to the next one. Building's a lot faster on console after this newest update, but yeah. I get a slurp, I believe that is, and a few resources. And I'm doing a bit of inventory management, jumping around. And most of the rest of this game, from this point on until toward the end, is campy. So I keep running around. And yeah.
all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home but seem to live on the road, looking like a black gypsy in a caravan of rose. Music for the people, I used to rap on the chain. Now I rap on the stage and I'm used to capital gain. I ain't asking for change, I'm good at coining the phrase. What I want is more than ever and never to fade away. Is that too much to ask? Good, cause I ain't asking. Already into action, I had your answer retracted. So stay about my business, it's crowded enough with me. You added, it's just a witness I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me, get from round me before we commence the clowning. Yeah, keep it on the level, yeah, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. Skedaddle. I could
Hello there, welcome back. So around this point in the game, I'm in the top 8. Like, I've camped the entire game. I don't have a single kill, and the zone's starting to come in. I just had to go to the bathroom, so I come out, and I'm back in the game. I'm looking around for someone to kill. I see a character up on the hill to the right. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a character on the hill to the right, and I just decide to try and stealth it out. I hide behind this truck, and I don't believe he's seen me yet. He starts jumping around. I believe he's suspicious. And he starts jumping around. I try to move to this tree, but here he definitely sees me. And the zone's coming in hot on my tail, so I need to run. And I sprint over to the side of this house, trying to hide. I'm pretty sure he knows where I am at this point, but the zone stopped right at my heels and I need to move again. And I look around the corner and he's definitely seen me at this point. I take a couple of pot shots, knock him for 38, and then I build a little bit of cover, but he's obviously building an army. I'm guessing he was on keyboard. And he shoots down my ramp. I build up. I'm stress building. That's why I placed that ceiling. And he shoots it down. I'm just all stressed. I'm like, what do I do? And then I take a couple of shots. And I start running up on him. And then I just silence his shots like that with one pump to the head. 189 damage. It was an extreme shot. So I see that he has a... so I start healing up. I use some bandages to heal up 75. And use some of my yeah, use my shields to heal up all the way. And I'm up to 175 health, which I think is good enough at that point. And I'm not going to use the Chug Jug for 25. And I didn't realize it at the time, but that Chug Jug would later save my life in this game, in the last 4 people. I debated taking the minis, but then I realized attack would serve me a lot better. So I decided to take a stack. Do I take a stack? Yes, I do. It was a very heated decision whether I choose the bandages eventually, choose the bandages eventually. And I rearranged my inventory quickly into my preferred, which is pump, tack, AR, and then heals. Sometimes a rocket launcher or something if I have one. And the zone's about to come in. I need to move, so I'm trying to decide, what do I do? Do I wait it out until the storm comes all the way to my heels? What do I do? What do I do? I'm just thinking this out while just crawling behind this. I'm pretty sure the other 2 people are in retail row. I can hear them fighting it out, or I can see them running around. Like, I do not want to get involved and risk myself at this point, because this is the closest I've ever been to a solo win, or one of the closest ever. I grab a little bit of ammo that he had. Just actually ends up being about 100 ammo, and the zone is a 10 ticker, which hurts me a lot, and I need to keep running. And I know I have to take a heal at some point, because 160 health is not much when you're this far out into the game. And I realized one of the people who's still alive died of fall damage, and I see the other 2 fighting it out right there. So I decided not to get involved. I just stand right here, and they move on to later. Neither of them sees me. It's a Leviathan and no skin. And I'm in the zone again. I misjudged how far the zone was, or where the circle was, because it's so tiny. And I realized that, oh, I'm on 140 health. I'm not going to survive this. So I decide to build a small shelter at the edge of the zone. They still haven't noticed me. And I take my Chug Jug to heal up all of my health all the way up to 100. This will save my life eventually. Like, I would not have survived this if I was on 140. So I take this. I stay in my little thing because I still have about a minute until the zone comes in. I'm peeking to try and see where they are. And I just decided to wait it out for a few minutes. Just crawling, sitting there. And he's just sitting there, and I still have 40 seconds to wait, so I'm just like, what do I do? I'm just gonna sit here. Nothing more to do. Got nothing to lose. And then I realized, oh shoot, then one of the people has been somebody shotgunned one of the people. One of the 2 has been shotgunned. So I go out to try and hunt down the last guy and get a kill. So I'm crawling behind this tree trying to scope out where he is. I'm thinking that he's going to be in the structure to the right, but he doesn't happen to be. I see plenty of ramps, and I'm wondering, is he in the house? Where is he? Is he behind another tree? Where on the map is he? And then I realize, oh, he's probably in that huge brick tower over there. And then this becomes apparent in a few seconds when he starts taking a few sniper shots at me. There. Takes a couple of sniper shots at me. And I'm just like, oh shoot, I better like regain an advantage. I start building to get a little bit of advantage, and I come down here and I start trying to knock down this fort. And he starts building down, which I think is one of the stupid decisions he made during this fight. And I come in here and I just end his life with the tack. There's a huge moment of lag. I thought that at that second I had lost it, but I had won that game, guys. I'm so happy, guys. That was my first ever solo win. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye!